Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. Today I will be trying the hunting horn. I really don't like the design of this one. It might be the Ardian weapon that I like the least. Maybe it changes shape when it's attacking, but I don't like it. That was from the other day. Shoot. If I didn't collect it and I don't get new ones, okay, good. I'm glad. So I have Basin, 6-star tempered, event quest, and Vest Boys, but those are kind of always out of the way. But I know very, very, very little about how the hunting horn works. So I think it'll be difficult. Yeah, nothing that checks all the boxes. There's only one Basin event quest and it's a low rank. It's easy intro. It's an easy introduction, so it's functional, but I'll just see how it goes. I have decorations on it. I remembered before starting. They're not very good. Like protective polish, oops. Protective polish and I have Sonorous, which I think is probably good. Grinder and Sharp, none of which seem really good, but I'll have protective polish that takes no time to sharpen to get. It's not even that fast. But I'm just gonna fight this guy and just see how it goes and then read in the future. Okay, so it does show the whole list. So Echo Bubble, that's a bubble. The one for this weapon is defensive. Can I have multiple Echo Bubbles that overlap? And do they both... They might? I need to overlap a little bit more. Ooh, that was a really low weapon. What the heck? Was that really the wound? I must have been supposed to mash or press a button. Because there's no way that's what the wound break is. I'm also just pressing buttons. And then I would do this to play this self-improvement. And then I could cast it multiple times if I wanted to. Cast is a weird phrasing, but... Oh, it's based on your music played? So this... Oh, okay. For some reason my controller cut out for a second. So I have that. Too slow. And then that gives me the status attack up. I mean, it's... So far it's kind of neat. I'd have to actually... Yeah, okay, so that's based off of something. If I press buttons... It's not that. I can... Okay, I can just set... Am I supposed to use that as a timing to perform? That might be what it is. I'm surprised that missed, but... Nope. Pressing right trigger doesn't perform. Clearly I need to read what this does. And then you can stack so that the damage becomes, or the effect becomes purple. It's definitely not... It doesn't seem easy to guess what you're supposed to do without reading what you're supposed to do, which is fine. It's just a lot more complicated than dual blades. Left swing, right swing, flourish. Note 2. Note 1, note 2. Oh, note 1, note 2, note 3 is the combo. Backward, easily hit a target behind you and will move you backwards as you attack. Overhead smash. You can press an extra note during the attack. Or, I guess, efficiency. Quick attack that produces a note. This attack... So it produces a note. So if you do an overhead into a hilt stab, then you can get it out faster. So if I do... So first, make sure I have my weapon out. This? Yes, okay. I can only assume that that's... Yes, it's basically just an opportunity to store whatever notes you want based on the everything that shows up. Oop. So, bop, bop, bop is what I want. Oh. It's complicated to me. I think reading would make it a little less complicated, but I need to figure what the echo wave does. So this, that, press the button, does a blast in front and behind, or like with the performance it does a blast of presumably paralysis status. It's interesting. It has hit count in its favor. Again, very weak monster. 2-star, low rank. Not a really meaningful test beyond figuring out how to attack. And not even figuring that out. I need is... I'm not hunting an Archveld. Oh, but does this call for a 6-star? If it calls for a 6-star, I actually think I need to just use a different weapon if I want to complete the bounty. 'Cause I don't... I guess I could check if I happen to have an appropriate rank investigation. Yeah, Blungonga would be perfect if it was in this map, in the correct map. That's not that bad. A new Udra wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, I'll check if anything's gonna come up soon. And if there isn't, I guess I'm fighting a new Udra. Yeah, not soon enough. Like a Popolo probably isn't high rank. What is this? Oh, that's very worth saving. Yeah, 5-star's not good enough. Okay, that'll be fine. Food, 22 minutes, that's plenty. Hopefully. I can fight a... I can fight a relatively dangerous monster. Why is it... Oh, because I just saved a new investigation, which is why it's changed locations. I'm doubtful that this will be a good learning experience, because it's not... I'm going from a low rank quest to a tempered new Udra, so probably a bad choice, but I should have picked a different hunt first to get a quest complete, and then do this last. But I'm not really that worried. Flourish, bunch of stuff, hilt stab. The hilt stab I'm not going to make use of because I'm bad, and it would take too much attention, and I'm not very good at that. Like, move back and combo is just more difficult than just W plus attack. It's not on a keyboard, but... Perform performance beat encore. While performing multiple melodies, press right trigger for powerful performance beat, then play an encore to boost and extend melody effects. So you want to boost it as many times as you need to get all the effects you want, and then end it with an encore. Echo bubble. When creating an echo bubble, you can produce up to 3 notes. See, this needs me to know what I'm doing. I need to know the combo of notes. Unlike normal performances, special performances will play the unique melody effect associated with the hunting horn you have equipped. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, you can produce 5 notes for free. And you can deal additional damage based on timing. Okay. You gain benefits being inside the echo bubble. Offset melody, so that's an offset. A special performance attack. There's just a lot. Melody effects are melody effects. There is a whole lot going on. Thank you for not attacking, Nuudra. Oh wow! They clearly just have it set up so that it doesn't go out of its way to ruin your life if you're reading in the menu. That's really generous of them. I'm looking for ailment negation, which might be irrelevant, but... Oh wait, I should be going left, not right. What am I doing? So I just don't know how... It saves... It doesn't need to be on the staff anymore, right? Okay, I hate that attack as always. I just need to queue it up. Yes. I don't even need to finish the attack to queue it up. Yeah, I What did I do? Oh, I pressed that too many times. Fair enough. What is it doing? Oh, it's caught on like a ledge. Oh. What's confusing me is when you do the strong smash attack, whatever it's called, overhead slam. You can add extra notes. And that extra note can be the slow overhead attack. I mean, so far I'm not a fan of this particular choice of weapon against this guy because it does not feel great. But I can hit him in his face. I just don't know what I'm doing. So I think I need to go through the whole chain that I already did again to get it to the next tier, which means this, that, double that, except I did it wrong because I pressed Y too many times. All ailments negated. Status attack. Nope. Oh. It's actually really... Echo wave paralysis is not the end of the world. It's not useful at all, but... It is... not the end. I don't like this weapon. Like, learning it. Because I have to look at the top right corner to know which is which. because I can't just memorize it seeing it once. So it's definitely not an approachable weapon. And I can be honest, I actually think for the purposes of trying to learn it, the ability to input 2 notes in the overhead is actually more confusing. Whatever, just Echo Wave. Yeah, it seems like if you actually know what like combos to go for, it could be pretty satisfying. It's just not a smooth pickup. You have to remember which one's which color, what combination of colors, and like imagining doing this without the guide in the top right. The only real alternative would be having a piece of paper nearby, which would be the same. It would be no different. Just having like a little post-it note. It's like, it's easier because it's all in-game, but it's just the same. I think old Hunting Horn versions had that sort of, I will call it an issue, because it being hard to pick up is an issue. I think it became easier in Rise, and I think this is more like the older systems than Rise's system. I like throwing rocks at people. Please just throw it. I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing the button for shooting with a bow instead of the button for throwing a rock. Just get me out of there. Okay, I didn't know that exploded after because I don't pay attention, but it is one of my least favorite attacks in the game because it's just launching garbage. Yeah, I don't think this is a great trial monster because it just like Zuu, whatever the pronunciation is. I just want the Divine Protection. Okay, yeah, so the Encore lets you do the purple in one go. But I need a status attack up. And I'm just button mashing. But here's where the... Okay, other stupid... I keep forgetting the multi-inputs within the same overhead smash. It's very confusing to me. Because I'm bad, is the reason. Ooh, close. Will the bomb beetle hit? Please? I thought I... Huh? Didn't even explode. What? Am I misunderstanding something? Whatever. It seems like the Hunting Horn, if you know what you're doing, would be crazy. Because that seems like a lot of hitting stuff, basically. Please blow up. Or grab it. Good enough. Smash him. 2,000 damage. I would even say my biggest issue is probably that I just like to button mash. Like, semi-thoughtful button mashing. So what I need is this. I probably should have echo bubbled before I started this. Oh, it seems like no, I didn't get the all ailment reapplication. I was gonna say it looks like the encore doesn't need to complete. But I'm not confident on that. Okay, so I need blue, purple, orange, orange. I just want the second bubble, because this bubble is... Please. Thank you. Undeserved, but thankful nonetheless. And there's definitely combos, like ways to chain them in... Okay, I wasn't looking. I was staring at the notes in the top corner to try to figure out what I wanted. So what I need is this. Oh, I should not have performed. At least it canceled itself without wasting my stuff. Okay, it doesn't waste the ones you don't play, seemingly. Which is nice. It feels like the bubbles are a little smaller than would be super crazy. Like, I wish the echo bubble were a little bigger. But maybe they're already good enough, or even too good. Hey, it did hit. Nice. I should be inputting attacks. But I would need to play this way more to be able to use that effectively. But it's worth hitting for the heal alone. Though, if I could get a hunting horn that actually gave regen or healing, I could switch off of this armor. Or I could keep both and heal a ton. Little a, little b. Okay, press attack to look at the list. Like, okay, just let me look at the list. Just leave it up at all times. It's really annoying that I can't just look at it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know how that... Okay. Very annoying. It's annoying that if I'm not in combat, I can't just... My least favorite attack type in any game. In every game, honestly. And it's this. This. Oh no. I was about to do the wrong attack. This. B. Is it almost dead? Or is it just tired? Yeah, I think it's just tired. It does hit pretty impactfully. I just want to combo Echo Waves and see how that performs. I mean, that's a lot of hits. That's very satisfying. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna push random buttons. Yeah, that Echo Wave chain is pretty... seems like a functional combo for this weapon at least. Like... just chaining that infinitely. Just this, oh yeah, just spamming, getting the note 2, or like overhead note 2, overhead note 2, overhead note 2, so you're only doing the overhead attacks. Probably not ideal because of positioning and all the other side effects, but easy, simple. An initial method to then get used to positioning maybe a bit. It's neat. I think it's not an accessible just play it weapon is my impression. Like, I would say it's harder than the bow to pick up and just use. It's harder than dual blades for sure. Harder than switch axe, maybe harder than charged blade. I can't judge charged blade or switch axe. I think switch axe is easier. Charged blade I just don't know. Because any judgment of whether it's easy to learn or not is difficult to make. Because it's been a while. That. Status attack, offset melody. That's the fire breath. So I just want to, what does the offset? Okay, so that. Does that, it doesn't play anything, okay. I just thought I'd try. Too long. Should have encored sooner. Still no idea what I'm doing. That offset melody, I have no idea how I got to it. So I should probably figure that out at some point. I'm also not doing a very good job of attacking its head, but I think it might be one of the worst monsters to attack their heads with. Not the worst, just down there. I mean, it's very comfy, this specific one. Like, it's a new Udra, it's not that strong of a monster, but... like, this specific weapon has a bunch of defensive options. I don't think at any point there was I in much of a risk of death. It's a lot of armor spheres, that's nice. It wasn't fast. Yeah, I don't need KO level... I don't know if there are level 3 KO jewels, but I don't have any, and I wish I did. But... let's pick a more, I was gonna say tame, but then there's Rathian Rathalos. That's not fun. It does look like there is a Gravios in the area. It's part of a double quest, but I might be able to... Maybe I can hunt it by itself? No, I don't want to. I want something that I can actually stun. And Gravios is tall, so it's probably a little awkward to stun. I also need to kill Vespoids. Okay, give me the map. Is the Gravios doesn't exist? Yet there's a quest. I guess I don't understand how this is set up. Oh, Gypsyros is about to leave. What's about to come in? A Rompopolo? I'd rather fight the Adrakhan, but that's too far away. Also gonna check optional quests to see if there is a high rank Vespoid, I believe is what I needed for the... Yep. I'll do that real quick, and then I'll hunt after. Which, maybe it'll take long enough that the Adrakhan will show up. Ugh. Okay, that's a decently time-savable trip. Oh, this isn't even in the basin. That's weird. Well, I guess it isn't. There must be Vespoids in the basin, it's just that this quest is elsewhere. Because they're more, I don't know, convenient here. I'm not worried about harvesting these guys, even though I probably should be. There's actually a skill that lets you harvest insects, or not destroy insects so that you can harvest them. Which is pretty cool. It's a good addition. It's enjoyable. Yeah, the way this weapon works, I doubt it could ever be like with the note system like this instead of whatever it was in Rise, which was not, it wasn't the same. I can't remember precisely how it worked, but it was a lot simpler. Like with this sort of note system that people are a fan of, I don't think you can ever make it quick to pick up, because like every horn has different songs, so what buttons you have to push will vary. Oh, that's nice. Very free. Like, it's definitely not the Adrakhan, it's not going to show up in time. I could wait and spend time that way, but I'd rather just hunt what's around. But yeah, like the notes you have to learn for the weapon you're using specifically. You have to know which things are good. There's just a lot to manage. And I do like being like, okay, this is good. These are the good skills. I was gonna call them spells, but like these are the good options, these are the bad ones, stuff like that are... The reason I'm not choosing Rathian or Rathalos is because I really think there's a tendency for them to be really annoying. Because like, you're fighting a Rathian, a Rathalos will chase you, you're fighting a Rathalos, a Rathian will chase you, and there's 4 total between Rathians and Rathaloses. They're going to chase me, and I'm going to have to hunt them, or run away. So I'd rather fight a Rompopolo, a monster that I have not actually hunted that much. Okay, is there any reason to do that combo order? No. Oh no, it's purple, blue. Then I want ailments, which is this, this. Too many buttons pushed by me. Status ailment is this. That's the wrong button because I'm bad. And then that. I should have put the echo bubble. And then just purple it. Okay, I can sort of just chain echo waves very easily. Not efficiently, just easily. I have to be less greedy. And now it's paralyzed. Oh, I don't have self-improvement. I definitely should have self-improvement applied. It's one of those things where it's like, should I be performing as much as possible? Or is it get the buffs up and then there's a set combo to follow? And you just, oh, I'm out of food. That's fine. And like, so you get your buffs up, keep them up, and then you just, every hunting horn does the same default combo. Or like, default prioritization or whatever. Like the highest priority attacks might exist. And once you know that, you just sort of buff once and then live. Or do you try to spam echo wave paralysis? And just do your best with echo waves. Because maybe every weapon has an echo wave of some variety, or like an equivalent musical performance that you can just sort of, that isn't a long-term buff. So all you use it for, I'm not pushing that, I'm not pushing that either. I'm pushing that. And struggling a lot. I like not having to cut tails or deal with cutting tails with these blunt weapons. It means I don't have to harvest them. It's very convenient. For the lazy. Come on, give me a sneak attack. Nice. Very boring. Nothing unique. Which is kind of, I didn't really expect anything unique. Don't run away. I'm kind of glad I stepped away there. I didn't think this was a turf war. Do they do that on non-turf wars? Rude. Well, I guess it's gonna run away now. Maybe I missed the text for the turf war triggering. Those last a really long time. Which I guess is kind of a counter-argument against making, like it's an argument against making them larger. They don't need to be larger if you can just spam them 5 at a time, and they last for like 2 minutes. I do think it's kind of lame that that attack is, I think, basically the exact same. That's not what I wanted to push. I pressed that right trigger A. Oh well. I am really struggling to trigger that properly. That's not what I pushed. I really hate button combos. Oh, I wish I had earplugs. That would be so nice. I didn't push Y there. I definitely pushed YB, but clearly not enough. Clearly not synchronous enough. Just don't run away. I'm just here to perform. Yeah, that's kind of cool. The echo bubbles are kind of neat. Like, you get a buff for being in them. You do damage. It's kind of nice. It's a complicated weapon compared to... I think of all the weapons I've tried, it's definitely the most complicated by itself. Like, I would rate Greatsword as very complicated, but not because of its moveset. Like, using it well is difficult or complicated. You have to know... Maybe complicated isn't the right word for that. But you have to know, like, how the monster is going to attack. You have to prepare. You have to preempt. And that's difficult. Unless there's Rage Slash in this installment where you just counterattack. That's a lot easier. But I would definitely make more. I would definitely craft more weapons. What is the second page? I never look at it. Ah, yes, arena quests. No, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for ingredients. Yeah, I would make more hunting horns. Like, this is where it also gets super complicated. Like, attack up small, which, if you use it multiple times, does it become stronger? No idea. Fire resist, sonic waves. Sonic waves might be an attack based on the image there with the spiky thing at the bottom. Oh, so the offset melody is a specific order of notes that isn't included in the top right, so you have to memorize it, maybe? What? There's a different number of songs as well. I sort of assumed that they would all have the same amount of songs. Why does this one have so many songs? Self-improvement, health recovery small, recovery speed, elemental attack, divine protection, under resist, sonic, echo. Okay, they all have echo waves, I think. Health recovery medium plus antidote seems kind of nice. Self-improvement is everywhere. Health recovery is just an individual heal. Kind of sad to have health recovery small and health recovery medium plus antidote, because it's only one more note to heal for more and to... I mean, if you don't need the antidote, you don't need the antidote, but... Stamina use reduced large, defense up large, very defensive. Does it list the... Yeah, Echo Bubble, the one I have is defense and elemental resist up, which is why it was harder to die. Like, evasion and movement speed up. They're all so specific. There's just so much. There's so much to consider. And I would say in a more interesting way than with guns. Why is it blue and orange? Like, what changes the color? Is it just arbitrary? Yeah, why red instead of light blue? Why do they change? Does it have a meaning, or is it just specific? Just, oh, we think it looks better. Or does it indicate the the type of horn to an extent? It might just be to help you. Do they all have different combinations of those other notes? So you could remember based on the order of colors? It's like purple, green, purple, yellow, green, green, yellow. This has yellow, but it has it has red instead of green. Does everything have purple and then all the other combinations across all the hunting horns are different? It's like orange, red instead of orange, light blue. That might be it. Nope. Because they have a duplicate right there. So it's definitely not unique across all of them. No. This is the same set of music. Which means that the colors are controlled by the sets there. So it's easier to use different ones if you recognize, if they repeat, you can, reference the colors. That's kind of interesting. I have no idea what Melody of Life does. I could read. I didn't use the offset melody, and if Melody of Life is just like, you heal, it's probably better, because I'm bad. Okay, Melody of Life. Is it not going to be listed? Melody of Life. Ah, it leaves you open after you use it. Okay. So these three are... Okay, I understand this now. Each weapon has a special performance. You can once you play them in order, instead of performing normally, you do right trigger YB to play the special, but the special doesn't get wasted until you do that, so you can still perform normally, I assume. Which makes all of these a lot easier to use, I think. This is offsetting, this is damage, this is healing. Okay. Interesting. I would need to remember what the input is for the performance, or the melody, or whatever they want to call it, but... Because, yeah, they don't list it in the top, so I'd have to memorize it. Oh, no, they do. Never mind. I'm just unable to read. So it's there, there, there. And then that's the offset, and then I can do that to offset. I just don't know how to look. Yeah, you can do that to get that buffed faster. Oh, no, if you perform, it unstocks. So if I normal perform here, whatever, encore. Oh, no, it didn't. Did I not set it previously? Whatever. It's not important. If it does stick around, it's good. And then you can mess up by pressing right trigger to pull the weapon out. I hate having to do like 3 buttons at the same time. I hate that. Not because it's difficult, but because if it's slightly off, it just will be a totally different input. But that's cool. I could definitely do it again. Maybe try more monsters. Definitely try more monsters. But in the future. Next time, I think, should be the end of the current event. I don't know where in game I might spot that information other than here, but that's out of game. Either way, I'm pretty sure it ends on the 6th. And that should be tomorrow for me, which is in the past, sort of. But I'll do Hunting Horn as a final element of the festival. So, and then after that I might do more different arc-tempered Ray Dow, see how it goes with multiple weapons. But for now, that's all. Have a nice day. Rathian left the locale. Bye-bye.